St. Patrick by Einerson. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. He was born in 387 and died in 461. He was born in Scotland. His parents were Calpurnius and Conchessa. He lived a normal life up until the age of 14. He was captured during a raiding party and taken to Ireland as a slave to herd and tend sheep. Ireland at this time was a land of Druids and pagans. He learned the language and practices of the people who held him. During his captivity, he turned to God in prayer. He wrote, "The love of God and his fear grew in me more and more, as did the faith, and my soul was raised, so that, in a single day, I have said as many as 100 prayers, and in the night, nearly the same. I prayed in the woods and on the mountain, even before dawn. I felt no hurt from the snow or ice or rain." Patrick's captivity lasted until he was 20, when he escaped after having a dream from God in which he was told to leave Ireland by going to the coast. There he found some sailors who took him back to Britain, where he reunited with his family. He had another dream in which the people of Ireland were calling out to him, "We beg you, holy you, to come and walk among us once more." He began his studies for the priesthood. He was ordained by St. Germanus, the bishop of Auxerre, whom he'd studied under for years. Later, Patrick was ordained by a bishop, and was sent to take the gospel to Ireland. He arrived in Ireland March 25th, 433 at Slane. One legend says that he met a chieftain of one of the tribes who tried to kill Patrick. Patrick converted Dichi, the chieftain, after he was unable to move his arm until he became friendly to Patrick. Patrick began preaching the gospel throughout Ireland, converting many. He and his disciples preached and converted thousands and began building churches all over the country. Kings, their families, and entire kingdoms converted to Christianity when hearing Patrick's message. Patrick, by now, had many disciples, among them Beningus, Auxilius, Isernius, and Theoc. All were later canonized as well. Patrick preached and converted all of Ireland for 40 years. He worked many miracles and wrote of his love for God in confessions. After years of living in poverty, traveling, and enduring much suffering, he died March 17th, 461. He died at Sewell, where he had built the first church. You might ask, why shamrock? Shamrock has 3 leaves. Patrick used the shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and has been associated with him and the Irish since that time. Patrick was humble, pious, and a gentle man, whose love and total devotion to and trust in God should be a shining example to each of us. He feared nothing, not even death, so complete in his trust was God and the importance of his mission.